Hello, wonderful people of 502. My name is Jessica, and I will be introducing you to my group's presentation on attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Myself, Natasha, and Autumn will be walking you through this neurodevelopmental disorder today. So the DSM-5 states that the essential feature of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, is a persistent pattern of inattention and/or hyperactivity, impulsivity, that interferes with functioning or development. In order to understand what that means, we need to clearly define inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. So inattention looks like wandering off task, lacking persistence, having difficulty sustaining focus, and being disorganized. It's important to be sure that this is not due to defiance or lack of comprehension. So for example, if you're trying to work with an angsty 14-year-old and he or she is not doing what you've asked of them, it could be because they're angsty and rebellious versus suffering from an inattention disorder. That said, later on, you're going to watch a video that states that people with ADD and ADHD actually do not suffer from a deficit of attention. Instead, they struggle when it comes to regulating, or in other words, shifting attention from one idea or thing, activity, topic, whatever, to the next. So my big takeaway from this was really redefining what I formerly perceived as inattention, and opened myself up to this kind of new idea about it. So on to hyperactivity. This is more simple. It looks like excessive motor activity, excessive fidgeting, tapping, and talkativeness. Impulsivity is rushed and thoughtless actions that could cause harm to the individual. Issues with delayed gratification could contribute to this. Some examples include interrupting others and making rash decisions without considering consequences. So now that we have defined ADD and ADHD, I'll introduce you to our presentation. We are going to begin with Natasha's overview of ADD and ADHD criteria. It's criteria, features, differential diagnoses, and more. So from there, we're going to move into a TED Talk by Toby Shaw, who discusses what it's like to live with ADD. And after that, Autumn will summarize an article she found about adult ADD. And finally, we will end with 3 resources you can all read and watch to learn more about ADD and ADHD. Thanks so much, and I hope you enjoy our presentation.